Hey everyone, so I made a trade today on Bitcoin and I also made a trade on XRP. So I'm going to go over those two trades with you guys in a second and the setup and why I chose to buy Bitcoin here. So last video I mentioned this big candlestick, not to get alarmed by this huge bounce, to wait and see how price action develops and to see if we're going to see this daily trend change and how this all plays out. So last video I mentioned that we're going to have to see this pullback and trade above 74.50, 7,500. Right now we're at resistance, but I want to show you guys what made me take the trade and also the XRP trade. So this is the daily time frame. We had four daily inside bars. An inside bar is just when the price of that day or whatever time frame you're looking at is within the price of the previous bar or the previous day. So here we have this big daily bull bar, all right? And then we have this bar that was smaller, still inside this bar. Then the next day, which was December 20th, was inside the previous bar, and the next day was December 21st, which was inside that bar, the previous day to that. So those are three daily inside bars, and normally when price moves either on the downside of those bars or on the upside, that is usually where price will continue to flow. So those daily inside bars had price shrinking and shrinking, and then we broke out of the daily inside bars, and now we made higher highs. So I'm going to go into the 4-hour time frame and break this down for you. We had the high at 74.50, which is where we're trading at now. We had the low at 7,000. We had a lower high set at 7,200. And then another higher low at 7,000 again. I'm just putting these lines. So we're getting smaller. The highs are getting smaller and the lows are getting higher. So this morning, at this break, I bought at 72.60. So right here, I bought at this 4-hour trend change on the bullish side. So I'm going long Bitcoin at 72.60. And right now, I'm just a couple percent above that level. So I'm going to be putting my stop loss just under 71.40, just in case price does move down. I will exit that position with a small loss, but I'm expecting a little bit of a pullback, and hopefully we'll get over that 7,500 level and change the daily trend. So that was my reasoning for taking that trade. We are at some resistance now, but hopefully we'll get a little pullback and hopefully keep trading above that level. Also, kind of important to note that we are now trading above exponential moving averages on the daily time frame, which is another criteria that I said on my last video that we need to be trading above. So right here, price is above that level. We need continuation though. If price starts dipping down at this resistance and starts falling below 7,200, then that's just going to be a failed attempt of the bulls and give the bears just some more confidence going forward. So taking my bets on Bitcoin, but also having enough risk management to close out that trade if we do start falling. Same reasoning for why I chose to buy XRP. If I go into the 4-hour time frame, you can see we had a very, very, very tight equilibrium where we had the bottom, the top, we had a higher low, and then we had a lower high, and then we had another higher low, and another lower high. So we broke this on the 4-hour time frame, and now I took that position. I will close that position if we start falling down below 19 cents. Close that position for a small loss, but hopefully price keeps continuing to push forward and break these resistances, and hopefully momentum from Bitcoin will transfer to the other coins and we can get some momentum. So that is my 2 trades on Bitcoin and XRP. If you guys are following along, you guys take precaution into your trades. If I'm not saying put your trades in now, but if you do decide to put in trades and go long, make sure you have some risk management and make sure to cut your losses if price doesn't go your way. Bitcoin has been very choppy over the last few months, so it's important to pay attention to your trades and manage your risk appropriately. Probably the most important part, the little things that you do here and there will save you a lot of money in trading, and the main thing is probably managing your risk. So whenever you take a trade, make sure to have levels already planned out in your head or on the computer of where you're planning to sell if price goes against you, and where you're also planning to sell if price goes in your favor for some profit taking. So those are my trades. That was my update on Bitcoin and the crypto space. So hopefully you guys are taking advantage of price today, these movements, and get into some positions. So other than that, I will be updating Bitcoin's price as time goes by and see if we can get over this resistance and make some, hopefully, some new highs. All right, so till next time, guys, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.